And I hope Krisha ain't the, overseer of my budget, Brene. Because, if you're comparing Krisha to me, remember I started having anxiety about Krisha when that model and attorney picture popped up. Because when I was in school, they didn't take that kind of picture and do that kind of stuff with us. And it would be unfair if they used that and made Krisha a paralegal versus an attorney. Because I said Jackie to William McGee, when I was at Krisha's house, and Jackie said, they said I could be an attorney too. I said, oh, they did? She was like, yeah. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. And then I was trying to think, well, my dad and them said you was always stripping. So when were you in school to have them say you could be an attorney? Or was it just because you and Willie was always arguing, William McGee, and he said you should be an attorney because you always want to present facts? And that's, some dick saying you should be an attorney, but it's not like me. Like I sued a lot of people. Like, I sued unemployment. I sued a couple of jobs. I sued the state. I mean, I went after Social Security. I did 2 years of Social Security, and then I did another 2 years of adjudication, and then I got to go to court with Paul Livgard after I did all the paperwork, like Joshua R. Williams. So I started saying I was doing all these things to get Josh's case together under, Jeff Storms. I said Jeff Storms got the deposition from the officer, which said that, again, he put me in a headlock, he body slammed me, that, the city council protected him, wasn't shit gonna happen to him, right, Josh? And Josh just took Jeff Storm's statement and, for 144 hours sat on it, but for 2.5 years, Josh did nothing, I said, under Keith Ellison and Bobby Joe Champion and Don Samuels, because then I started to think that they had me beat up. So I started to think, Uncle Roland, that at 2004, that Bobby was sitting around with Jackie Cherryhomes, and Bobby thought he was going to marry Jackie Cherryhomes. And instead, Jackie said no, she didn't want to marry that drunk. She didn't want to be with that alcoholic, right? It was good dick on the side, but it might not have been marrying material for Jackie Cherryhomes. And I said, that's when they bought that car, Uncle Roland, right? Bobby sitting around Keith, Jackie, Linda, with the gallons from the BLO Lucretia. How old were you when my daddy was fucking Jackie Cherryhomes? Because that's what he told me. Bobby said I was fucking Jackie Cherryhomes and with your mama. Yeah, well, that was just talk, Sharon. Really, I was picking between an Asian and a Mexican, right? Jackie Cherryhomes, Linda Baker. I'm just saying, let's keep it real. Uncle Michael, am I just like my dad? Uncle Michael. Why is Tasha so mad, Uncle Michael? Did Dejanay, like I said, Bridget, get a piece of hair, some piss, maybe some urine and blood, and test everybody in the family? And oh my God, the test in 2020 was way different from the ones in 1974. I'm just asking, did Dejanay open up a can of whoop ass where I put that statement on the Facebook? Because my imagination said, what if? Because you don't really know if your mate's cheating or not. Like, I never cheated on Michael. I said, we can have a lie detector test. You can ask me any questions you want with anybody. I said that they said they had these pills, liquid they could give you for a truth serum, as they hook these electrodes up to you, and they could ask you a specific amount of questions, and based on those results, they could say that you presented lies. Why? Because these are the things that was happening. Look up to the left, look up to the right, start sweating, fidgeting. Lord T. Booth. I said I seen a thing where they made a leg small so that the guy wobbled in his chair as they were interrogating him. I seen where they had a hot lamp on him, so as his chair wobbled and the hot lamp was on him, he was getting hot. And as they're asking him these questions, he's hot, his chair's wobbling, he's getting frustrated, he wants out the room and they won't let him out the room. They do that shit for like hours, and then they tag team you with people. Is that how they interrogate you now? Ask you questions? I'm asking. This is what I seen on TV, right? Could it be true? If you ask a narc, are you a narc? Do they have to answer the question? The people seen the same TV shows I did, So, how you doing? I told her, Bobby, you killed my daughter. I ain't gonna put her on blast, but I did tell her that. Just like I told Nona Champion, you killed my daughter. You and Michael Cooper Sr. playing that Jackie Cherryhomes political game, Bobby. My phone's about to die, Bobby. Bobby, Keith, Jackie, Jackie.